Everything that people said was impossible to do in Burkina Faso in terms of agriculture is being done today.
When Ibrahim Traore came to power in 2022, people laughed at him. They said it was impossible to control a nation that foreign powers had influenced for decades. Some said Traore was too young to lead all of Burkina Faso. But Traore had a vision, and he refused to listen to the doubters. He believed Burkina Faso could rise without depending on foreign loans or interference. Watch this now, a new planned project for 2026 that will shock the doubters again.
When you decide to undertake something, they will mock and ridicule you, trying to demotivate you so you don't get started. Because what I'm saying doesn't just apply at the highest level of the state, but all the way down to the citizens. At the village level, there is an awakening. Everything that people said was impossible to do in Burkina Faso in terms of agriculture is being done today. We talked about cocoa and people shouted it from the rooftops. Even some reactionaries here inside made it clear that no, it's not a priority. And yet, thank God, we have some excellent master chocolatiers. Our goal is not to produce for export, but to produce processed goods for ourselves here and for our children. Today, coffee is a reality on the banks of Samandini, and thank God we have Burkinabés who process it. So I invite you to consume what is processed locally here. Many other crops such as wheat, pineapple, grapes, and many more, I could go on, are now being grown in Burkina Faso. And they will be processed here in Burkina, creating jobs for Burkinabés, and that is what we will consume. So this is what we should recognize in what we have accomplished, and we must arm ourselves with even more courage for the future. Many other projects have been successful. When we look at the field of education, many lecture halls have been built. Last time at the council, we adopted regulations that will allow us to equip these lecture halls and build new ones. Many schools and training centers will be established in 2026. Alongside our growth hubs such as Bagre, Samandini, and others, the goal is to enable young Burkinabés to produce and process goods. That is who we are. That is what we do here.
Ibrahim Traore is young, smart, and fearless, a leader many didn't take seriously at first. They said it was impossible to transform a nation struggling with crises, debt, and insecurity. But since Ibrahim Traore came to power, that doubt has begun to fade. He didn't just talk, he started launching real projects that are changing the country. Everything they said was impossible. He's been making it happen since he came to power. Watch the 10 mega projects transforming Burkina Faso right now.
Project 1. State-funded expressway, connecting cities, boosting trade. One of the boldest moves Traore came with is the launch of a massive expressway linking the capital, Ouagadougou, to the bustling economic hub of Bobo-Dioulasso. This 4-lane highway, financed directly by the government, is designed to cut travel time, strengthen internal trade, and open up opportunities for commerce across the country. Project 2, first domestic gold refinery. Burkina Faso is rich in gold, but until recently, most raw gold was shipped out for processing. But when Traore came to power, the first domestic gold refinery began operations, adding value to a key national resource and creating jobs right at home. This means more revenue stays in Burkina Faso, strengthening the economy and reducing reliance on foreign refineries. Project 3. Social housing for displaced citizens. Traore began to build social housing units for internally displaced families affected by insecurity and economic hardship. Thousands now have decent places to live, offering safety and dignity where there was once uncertainty. This project is more than brick and mortar. It's hope rebuilt. Project 4. Irrigation and water. Infrastructure. Water is life. Traore's administration launched new irrigation and dam expansion projects to make drought-prone lands fertile again. Canals are being leveled to support rice fields, and irrigation dams are being built to provide reliable water for crops. These efforts are vital steps toward food independence and drought resilience. Project 5. Food processing and agro-industry growth. In the cities of Bobo-Dioulasso and Yako, Tomato processing plants now turn local harvests into paste and products that once had to be imported. This agro-industrial revolution keeps wealth within the country and creates thousands of jobs, a direct boost to farmers, workers, and families alike. It's a practical example of producing what you eat and eating what you produce. Project 6, Urban Road Network. Upgrade. Across major cities like Ouagadougou, key access roads have been paved and modernized, improving daily life for commuters, traders, and public services. This ongoing urban transformation is about more than smooth asphalt. It's about safer, more efficient transport, better access to schools and hospitals, and renewed pride in the nation's capital. Project 7, Secondary Cities. Mobility and resilience. Infrastructure. Burkina Faso is extending its reach to secondary cities, investing in mobility, drainage, sanitation, and resilient infrastructure. These efforts aim to improve economic opportunities and access to services outside the main urban areas, so transformation touches every region, not just the capital. Project 8. Agricultural mechanization and food security. Food security has been at the heart of Burkina Faso's transformation. In early 2025, the government delivered heavy agricultural machinery, bulldozers, graders, tankers, and tractors to farmers across the country. With better tools and infrastructure, farmers can grow more food, boost productivity, and feed more people. This isn't just farming. It's a national strategy for prosperity. Project 9. Solar Panel Energy Project. Under the Sahel sun, a new power source is rising. Rows of solar panels stretch across the land, turning sunlight into clean, reliable energy. This project reduces dependence on fuel imports, lowers electricity costs, and powers homes, industries, and public services. Project 10. Cement Factory. Industrial Project. Infrastructure begins with what we build it from. This modern cement factory is strengthening national development by producing cement locally. It supports roads, housing, schools, and public projects while creating jobs for thousands.
These are the projects shaping Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore is proving what a true leader looks like. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.